Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me once again, and I hope you guys are doing well. So, in today's video, I wanted to just talk about not neglecting your sketchbook because that's something I've been doing for like the past 2 months. I realized that from basically December, from December and January until like now, which is like we're in late February. Like mid to late February, that I haven't really been giving my sketchbook a lot of love. I've been just putting a bunch of my time into digital art and really not, taking a step back and just putting pen to paper, literally, instead of a stylus to tablet. Yeah. So I chose to do this because I was having a lot of trouble over the recent days to weeks. I honestly would say weeks with digital art and just having a lot of pressure on myself when it came to drawing. It kind of felt like whenever I would sit down to draw digitally, I would feel a lot of negativity. There would be a lot of negative self-talk, the voices in your head are a little too annoying. But yeah, that's what was happening with me, and I wanted to really figure out why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel so choked up and stuck with art? There's a lot of times I sit down and I'm like, oh man, I really am not improving that much, or I don't have the motivation to really do another thing right now. I want to learn this, but I feel so tired or exhausted or whatever. I realized that was because I was not taking a break. Breaks are important. This is something I used to say a lot, right? And I think that's also back when I took more breaks. Nowadays, I am even more stubborn than before, and I really don't like, quote unquote, wasting a day by not drawing, or not drawing, I guess, specifically digitally, because it kind of feels like, oh, if I'm not doing that, I'm not progressing. I'm not improving. How the hell am I supposed to get better if I'm not drawing? But you still improve even if you're not drawing, because you need rest. Just taking one day, or just taking time to just sleep, is not enough. Sometimes you need to actually take full-on days to get back into drawing. And I remember this because I had a moment a couple months ago when I couldn't really draw for 4 days in a row. It was crazy. But I still try. I know I took days to not draw, but I also didn't feel like drawing. But I still wanted to, and I still tried to, but I wasn't able to because it was too stressful, or I just, nothing was going. The brain wasn't moving, right? So looking back at that now, and even looking back at this video I made, my last video, which was I have no art ideas. Oh, geez, I wonder why. It's because you constantly try to draw without taking proper breaks. It's funny. It's funny that the moment you say, okay, I'm going to step away from this medium, I'm going to try a different medium, the ideas for things actually start coming back. And it doesn't, just switching up what you're doing, switching up your routine, just makes things feel smoother, more relaxing, less exhausting, right? It's a very funny thing. But yeah, I say to not forget your sketchbook because, dude, I look back at these ones that I have, the ones that I filled up over the years that I've been drawing, and even the one I've been filling up this year, which, or not this year, 26, like 25, but I haven't completed it yet. I have drawn a lot in them, and that's because I had a much better balance between digital and traditional. Like, I would sometimes just have nights where I would finish drawing digitally, like, for a bit, and then just like sit on my bed and just draw traditionally. And those are really fun. Or even like before drawing digitally, I would warm up by drawing traditionally. Or I'm out, like I'm at school or something, just pull out the notebook, do some sketches. That's how I made a lot of progress with, improving at like different parts of anatomy and such. And I realized that, like, yeah, I mean, right now something I want to focus on is color, and I can't really practice color as easily traditionally as I could digitally. So I'm probably just going to just focus on the other fundamental things I can work on. Maybe do some perspective and more anatomy and more figures. I've been neglecting figure drawing for a while, like gesture drawing, figure drawing. I've been neglecting it for a bit because I think I've been too focused on doing more finished drawings, sketches, more complete things instead of just like doodling. You forget how good it is just to take your mind off of things and just scribble a bit. It's really fun. But yeah, I say to not neglect that because it's good to just forget about like drawing to show somebody, drawing to post somewhere, drawing for somebody, right? You're not doing a commission, you're not drawing for likes, you're not like trying to show a bunch of people. You're just drawing for yourself. Maybe you want to share it with a person or two, or just like a small group of people, I guess. But like if you really like the drawing, but like having a sketchbook, you literally like physically, it's physically there. Like the urge, I guess, or like the pressure or the thoughts of having to show somebody isn't really there because it's right in front of you physically and you can just put it away. Right? It's there. Like yeah, I think that's like a important thing to remember. I know I'm really rambly today, but hey, the moment I turn on my mic, I swear my brain starts to fart because I can talk way longer and way more concise when I'm not mic'd up, I guess. But that leads me to kind of mention that, like, because I want to try to be more mindful of taking breaks when I feel as though I cannot draw, like digital art is becoming too much of a problem, I guess, or like too much of a hassle. I have other things to do, right? Like I've been thinking and looking at more art related things like music, the thing I've been putting off for so long. I've been interested in making music for a very like long time, but I just never really did it. And it's funny because I know exactly the type of music I want to try to make, so I should just try it. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to change that. And I've also, this isn't even that new because I was kind of looking at this last year, but 3D, I think getting into like posing like models and animating sounds like fun and very hard. Very hard. It's not something you can do in just like a month. Takes a long time, just as long as traditional or drawing, normally traditionally. But yeah, those are just like some things I've been thinking about. And obviously right now I'm talking to you guys, I'm making a video, so just trying to put my energy into a lot of different things that isn't just pen to paper, right? So yeah, I think that kind of gets the idea down of what I wanted to talk about. Just taking breaks, using your sketchbook, just taking a step back and just relaxing, remembering that your life isn't just this one medium. You can do other things. You can do other things. That is a very important thing to remember. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say for this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you later.